This is the best one I found. Yeah, we love it. We love it. I'm gonna skip to minute 39. Yeah, that sounds about right. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. I hope everybody enjoyed their day yesterday. Yesterday the vibes were off, so I decided, you know what? Nope, we're not gonna stream today. And that's okay. I love now that I can recognize when it's coming and can decide not to stream. Because it's better that I don't stream than stream and then like stream in a bad mood and realize halfway through that I've been in a bad mood the whole time. It's a delicate balance, right? Like, because I want to be real. I want to be real. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. Life is hard, etc., etc. But also, like, what are we here for? We're here for entertainment. If I can't provide entertainment, then there's no point in me showing up. You know what I mean? So, we're showing up. We're showing up with our full, authentic self. But we're also going to take care of ourselves when we cannot show up for other people. And that's the messaging I'm sticking with. Look at me, I'm saying messaging. That sounds like a very corporate lingo. We gotta focus on our messaging. Gotta make sure the messaging comes across. Whatever. I love hypocrisy. I love irony. Because I feel like those two things are distinctly human characteristics. We are all hypocrites, and the things we do are often very ironic. And that's just being a human. That's just human nature. You are going to constantly contradict yourself. You know why? Because you're not that great. No, but what I mean is, like, you're not perfect. You're not perfect. You're gonna mess up, or you're gonna, like, whenever you say something, it's not like it's direct and perfect knowledge coming from the universe. No, it's human knowledge coming from your very human brain. So of course you're gonna end up contradicting yourself, probably every day. So, we love irony, we love hypocrisy, which is often unintentional. Anyways, so today, what are we doing? We're playing our Mushroom Men game again. We're gonna play a mushroom game today. I have no idea how much is left of this game. Probably a lot, actually. And then tomorrow we're gonna make some of those butter chicken dumplings. We're gonna make a bunch of dumplings. It's gonna be another one of those things where it's like, I'm making 100 dumplings. I'm looking forward to it. I love making dumplings, so it's fun to stream it. I probably won't pan fry them on the stream, but I will be wrapping them on stream, and we'll be talking and stuff. Because I'm going to a winter solstice party tomorrow night. So that should be fun with all my new age friends, with all my church friends. And then yeah, so that's what I've got planned for the rest of the week. And then on next Monday, I'm probably gonna do the gingerbread house. Let's see, what's next week? Well, next week is Christmas, obviously. I'll probably do the gingerbread house on Monday or Tuesday. I won't stream on Wednesday or Thursday, and then Friday is a maybe. Friday's a maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? We're not taking the streaming thing as seriously as we did before, and I think that's actually been really helpful. Ironically, it has been helpful for making my stream better, and that's all I want, really. The reason why I'm here is to provide entertainment, to provide a creative outlet. If that ends up resonating with people, if that ends up providing entertainment for people, great. That's excellent. We get to connect with people all over the world on this stream, which is very fun, and not something I expected to do. So, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. Sometimes, so like yesterday, for example, sometimes the world just kind of gets to me. And you know what my solution to that is? Just scream. Just go. Sometimes I do that actually. Sometimes I'll be looking at my phone and I'll catch myself like stuck in the scrolling void. You know, where it sucks you in and it holds on to you. It grabs you by the balls, literally. And when I notice that I'm being grabbed by the balls, I sometimes just actually scream at my phone physically. I'm like, and then that usually helps me break out of it and get out of it and escape. The fact that it requires such a dramatic physical reaction is unfortunate. Because but at least I still have my self-awareness. At least I still recognize it. If I didn't recognize it and if I just stayed stuck in the void forever, indefinitely, then that'd be a problem. But at least I can still go, and then throw away my phone and break out of it. I was actually just barely in that. It's funny because like you think you can control it, right? Like you open your phone, you open your YouTube or your Instagram or whatever, and you see one video and it's like a video you want to watch, and you're like, oh yeah, this will be fine. It's fine. And then it hypnotizes you. You get hypnotized, and then and then before you know it, 5 minutes have passed. 10 minutes have passed, and suddenly you're not even conscious of what you're even doing anymore. And you're like, wait, what am I looking at? What am I wait a minute, this isn't what I originally, you know what I mean? Like you start realizing that you're just like, do. And so that's the moment where I go, no. You will not win over me. The social media gods, the social media oligarchs will not win today. Yeah, no. You hold no pay. It's completely ironic. Okay, here's another thing about irony. We realize that we are streaming on a social media platform, and also that platform happens to be owned by Amazon. So. Is full of irony. We do our best. I was feeling all happy because I stopped my Netflix subscription because I was like, you don't own my entertainment. I was like, eventually when the world becomes 5 companies, and like 5 companies control everything, I'm not gonna be a part of that. I'm like, nope. You do not control my entertainment, Netflix. Get out of here. So I canceled my Netflix subscription, but I'm streaming on Amazon. So the irony, bro. And then sometimes I go to the store and, hi Nender, hello, welcome. I know, the hypocrisy is never ending. It's Jover. No, for real, it's never ending. I hope you're doing well, my friend. We're talking about how, the hypocrisy is never ending. I go to the grocery store, right, and I try and always get paper bags, plastic bad, or whatever. It's like, yeah, I do. But then I realize that everything is individually wrapped in plastic, so it's like, yes, I'm helping, but kind of not. And then sometimes there's something like really wet or really sticky. I'm like, ooh, I'm just going to put this in a plastic bag. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm part of the problem. And then it's like this never ending cycle of like self-hatred and guilt. It ends. I suppose, yeah. Anyway, I'm trying not to be as hard on myself. I'm trying my best. You can't be perfect all the time, you know what I mean? You can't have it together all the time. You can't like always be like the person who buys sustainable, organic, GMO-free, royalty-free, dude. You know, like everything you do. Because I think about like the people who are like zero waste. You know those people who are like the people like the extreme people who like keep all their they've got like one jar of all their trash they've had for the past 5 years. You know, have you seen those videos, Nender? Reality is a problem, yeah, for sure. Have you seen those videos where it's like they've got all their trash in one mason jar, and it's like, ooh, I feel bad about myself now. You know what I mean? But then again, you realize, Nender, that these people are probably also driving cars, okay? So they're using gasoline. They are also benefiting off of, you know, a society which still uses, like, they're using energy, right? And in America, at least, we're using a lot of fossil fuels for our energy. So they're still using that. So they're still part of the problem. Like, you know, individual people can have like a minuscule impact, I feel. I don't know. Do individual people have an impact? That's a good question. I don't know. Because like you watch those videos, right? I'm sorry to be like a downer today. Sorry about that. But like you watch those videos, right, where it's like your recycling is not actually being recycled because most people put the wrong things in your recycling, and it's too much of a hassle to like separate it all out, and you know what I mean. So it's like, the earth ain't even gonna be here forever. Yeah, well, Nender, you remind us of a good point. To remember is that life will continue. Life will continue on Earth whether we continue or not. Whether human beings continue or not, life will still continue. And so you gotta hold that in your heart and be like, okay, you know, if we destroy ourselves, then it was meant to be. But life will continue regardless, and we'll keep that and we'll hold it. Oh well. Oh well. But anyway, sorry, that was my rant for today. Let's look at a meme to get our spirits up. Let's look at a meme to get us excited. Here, let me see. Okay, trolley problem. So this even relates to it. The one true trolley problem. There is no dire emergency. Do you accept your duty to return the car even though you gain nothing? Are you guys cart returners, or do you leave your cart in the parking lot? Be honest. Be honest. Have you left your cart in the parking lot before? Helping the car attendant. Yes. Yeah, so you gain nothing except you do help somebody else. That should be worth something, right? Oops, I forgot my thing is playing on my speakers, so you're probably hearing my music twice. Okay, we're gonna change that. Let me convert it to my headphones. There we go. Refly said, leaving the cart is not done in Belgium. Oh, really? So nobody's employed to go collect them except for locking them when the store is closed. Oh. Okay, so you Refly, you're saying all the customers have to return it. What happens if you don't return it? Nender says, unless they want more exercise. Well, Nender, I'll say this. I've been a cart returner, actually. I've had that as a job. Hello, Chozo. Welcome. Yeah, I've been I was at a grocery store. I was a bagger, and I was a cart returner. And unfortunately, I live where it's winter sometimes, so it gets really cold. And I would always just absolutely dread having to go outside in the cold and the rain or the snow, and having to collect the carts from like all the different corners of the parking lot. And so I was very grateful for everybody who returned them, because especially if you got a really big parking lot like we do in the US, and they're all like over, you know, in different corners, or like up on the curb, or like up in the grass, all for taxed pennies. Yeah, I think I earned $10 an hour for that job. It was when I was in college. Yeah, it was $10 an hour. Put it back up. I always put my cart back. Actually, today the carts were, not to brag or anything, but today the carts were like sideways in the thing, and they weren't lined up like they should be. And you know what I did? I took the carts and I realigned them. Good job, me. I realigned the carts and I put my cart in there. Yeah, I'm very proud of myself for that. And you know what's cool is that I was at the grocery store after that, a different grocery store, and somebody said they could go in front of me. I mean, that I could go in front of them. I only had 2 items, and there's this guy who had a lot of items in his cart, and he said, "Oh, you can go ahead," and he let me go first. And so, you know, karma is real. Karma is real, everybody. Do some good things for others, and you might end up doing, and you might end up having something good happen to you in return. But if you don't, then at least you can know that you did something good. You know what I mean? I'm gonna turn this down just slightly. Lee, just be comforted in knowing that you did the right thing. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you're like, fuck it, I just want to watch the world burn. You know what I mean? I have those days. I have those days where I'm like, yep, fuck it, just burn. I don't care. Like, but let us not choose that. Let us instead. At my yoga class last night, the instructor said that you always need to choose non-violence. You need to choose non-violence for real. It's sometimes difficult, but it helps you avoid future harm in most cases. Technically, the Earth has gone far in the future. Nender, did you receive that bit of information from your otherworldly visitor? Did they inform you about that? Reflex said, points, armed gun at the yoga teacher. What about now? No. That kind of goes back to, yeah, everything to a point, right? It kind of goes back to the thing I posted on Discord, in my philosophy channel. Let me look at my philosophy. It always opens to this, which I need to change something. I need to put something else besides my yaoi. It always opens directly to my yaoi, which, like, okay, that's fine, but like, okay, anyway. Like, it goes back to I was reading about, don't get mad at me for this pronunciation. Fuck. You know what? You read it yourself. I'm not pronouncing it. Anyways, this philosopher, who his ideas were about everything constantly flowing and the necessity of opposites. So he talked about the necessity of opposites, like how everything has an opposite. You know, we have cold and hot and good and bad. Don't worry, Chozo, I'm explaining it right now. Here, I'll type it in the chat for you. There, that's the name. Ancient philosopher, ancient Greek philosopher. He's the guy who said, a man cannot step into the same river twice because it is not the same river and he is not the same man. Right? Because the river when you step in the river, there's new water constantly flowing through, right? But then also, he's not the same man, right? You're constantly changing, like neurologically, physiologically, your microbiome's change. You know, you think about how much of your body's made of your microbiome. It's like a very vast percentage, and that's always changing. And your connections are always changing. That's always different. You also think about entropy, right? Like entropy, slowly things lose energy over time, like the law of entropy. And so that is also a thing that's different. You think about your DNA being copied in your body and your telomeres shrinking. That's another thing that's always changing. Extra pointless thinking. Oh, Denender, I'm an expert at pointless thinking. I love it. I love pointless thinking. That's what I do best. Yeah, it's a spectrum between everything, for sure. And so, Refly, you made me think of the meme version. The meme version of that is, a man cannot be eaten by the same lion twice, for it is not the same lion, and he was not the same man. And then somebody responded, he'd also die the first time. And then, oh, hi, Galty.
And you are creating it.
Oh, thank you. Wow, 5 months. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I'm doing all right. How are you doing, Galty? We're talking about things changing. We're also talking about irony and hypocrisy. 5 months. Wow. Thank you. And then you see the final comment, and the final comment is, define he, define would, define die, and it's like asking all the different, you know that meme. But anyway, things are true to a point, and then they're not true. And you know what? Things are not always true for everything. That's why philosophers choose one aspect of reality to try and work on, and it's not necessarily that is applied to everything. So you just like look at explanations for things. There's no like one universal explanation for the meaning of everything. There really isn't. Because the more you try and apply it to everything, the more you find contradictions. Yeah, no. Yep, he's Jordan Peterson. Galti said, I'm good, thanks. Just read some Disney books to kiddo to get him to sleep. Oh, cute. I love reading books to kids, and I also loved it when my mom would read me. My mom would always read me books before I go to bed. Sometimes I like listening to like streamers. There's streamers out there who will read books, ASMR streamers. Although I don't like looking in the ASMR category. I like looking in the writing and reading category. That's more likely to have non-weird. Dude, have you guys been to the ASMR category? Have you I have so many regrets. I went to the ASMR category to look for people reading books in a normal way into the microphone, and I found the most absolutely cursed videos I've ever seen. The absolutely most cursed audio known to man, really. Oh. When they have the special microphones that's like shaped like an ear. There was one woman who was like, you know what she was doing. Like, you know what she's there for. You know why people are watching her videos too. It's like, how is this allowed? How is this allowed on Twitch? When they're licking the microphone, exactly, when they're licking the microphones, or they're like kissing the microphones, and it's like so loud. I don't even like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be blunt with you. This is probably TMI. I don't even like having my own ear kissed. Like, it's gross. I don't like hearing that. I don't like hearing those noises. When I had my first boyfriend, and he, when we were exploring certain things, right? And he kissed my ear. That's when I discovered, because I'd always watched it in movies, and I was like, ooh, I like that. But then it actually happened. I was like, oh no, this is terrible. This is for somebody who has, like, I have auditory sensitivities, and so I think that's why. Listen, I'm not gonna yuck your yum. If you like it, that's fine. I get it, kind of, but I think you have to be in a certain headspace in order to, you know what I mean? You gotta be in a certain headspace. And I was not. I was ready to have some wholesome book reading happening to, you know, I was ready to, like, go to bed and just be read a nice story, and then I click in a video and I just hear, like, yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna go into detail, but we know what we're talking about. Peak content, to be honest, said Galti. Listen, I'm not gonna yuck your yum. If you like it, I love it. Love it for you. I just don't know how that's allowed on Twitch. But who am I to judge? You know what I mean? I watch, I've showed you guys already the channel I watch. There's, like, this Korean woman she's a booba streamer, you know, the booba streamers. I like watching her. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I like watching booba streamers. I do. Yeah, it's nice. Anyway, I don't know how we got on that topic, but we did. Yes, I said booba. It's mostly because I'm jealous, okay? I'm jealous. You don't understand what it's like as a small boob woman. Just kidding, I don't actually want... I actually do not want large. Because you know what? It would be painful. I've heard that it's painful, like going downstairs, running, you know, actually just existing, basically. So I don't want that for myself, but I will be a booba enjoyer, a booba connoisseur, if you will, looking respectfully, of course. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit it. Oh boy, Refly's adding it to the wiki. Oh dear. Well, that's okay. We're always open. We're always honest. Okay, I'm gonna, let's open our game, shall we? Let's continue with the Mushroom Men game. Oops. Wait, let me open my dolphin. Please hold. Oh dear. I'm just gonna open our dolphin. Yep, there we go. Open game. There. Anyways. So. Nender says, every time I see that stuff, I'm like, so this is live, huh? Can I ask what you mean by that? Do you mean like, oh yeah, this is live? Like in a satisfied way, or in like a, oh, so this is all it takes? We are simple creatures, I see. I mean, yeah, okay, disappointed, yeah. I know, I get it, yeah, we are very simple creatures, you know, Reflex says the male brain loves curves. Yeah, and so does my brain, apparently. But that's why we need to not take ourselves so seriously, you know? Because at the end of the day, like, we are simple. As much as we try and philosophize and intellectualize and separate ourselves from nature, at the end of the day, we are just animals. We are just animals, and we shouldn't shy away from that. We should embrace it. Oops. Let me connect my controller. Oop. Sorry, I'm gonna turn the audio down in a second. There we go. This, how's this audio? This is good, right? Should be fine. Audio is fine, was fine, okay. I didn't actually turn it down, Refly. So. I didn't actually turn it down. Let's go! Mushroom time! Nender says, people hating on me for not wanting to do anything, like I have to do something. Oh my gosh, yes, Nender. Yes! What a placebo effect. I know, right? It even almost happened to myself. I almost convinced myself that I turned the audio down. Oh no. It's this. Please tell me it saved. It didn't save. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay, we're just gonna do it again. But this time we know what to do. That's fine, we know what to do this time. The video volumes tend to always be louder in games. Nender, it's because we live in a capitalist society that perceives our only value to be what we provide monetarily. That's why. And that is just simply not the case. You can provide value in so many other ways. And in fact, there are people out there who are removing value actively. And they don't feel bad about it. You know? So why should you feel bad for having a neutral effect? I mean, as long as you're not having a negative effect. I feel like just don't have a negative effect. But nobody requires you to do anything. Okay, so let's see. I need to redirect the power. This has power. So, we're gonna redirect it over here. Yes. I think I remember how to do this. Oh. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, let me try again. That went the opposite direction I thought it would. Nender says, so if I was rich and asleep, they wouldn't say anything? I mean, Nender, you think about, like... You think about how, like, really rich people justify their existence. They're like, oh, I provided so much value to society, so that means I never have to do anything again. Or, like... Refly said this game is 100% me. I'm just wondering what Google terms you use to find this game. Actually, no, Chozo recommended it to me. Yeah, Chozo's awesome. Chozo knew what I like. Wait, how did that not work? Hello? What? I'm... Hello? The power is going to the... What? Oh, maybe I need to... Do I need to plug it in down below? I don't know why I need to do that. I literally forgot. I forgot. I can't turn them. Okay, where's the actual, is there another source of power around here? I need to, oh my gosh. I do not like this. I was done the last time I played this game, and then now I'm even more done. I'm doner. Done and doner. Place your bets. Shh. No, stop! I'm gonna lose my whole audience by the end of this. God damn it. I hate this. What do you want me to do? Look, it's going into the thing. so what if I connected it down lower? Did that connect it at all? See, look, look what this does. All it does is transfers it to this other side, which I don't need. I want it to transfer over here. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. We're gonna work on transferring it over here. Oop, we're gonna go the long way, it's fine. Going the long way. Oh, it refuses. Okay. Galti asked, am I finished playing Skyrim or am I going to... No, I'm definitely not finished. I got a little bit burnt out of Skyrim. But we will return again eventually. I have to... So Refly said, I have to admit this... Right? Right? Okay. Wait, now I'm confused. Oh, okay, so I connected back over here. Right? Yes. Okay, we're gonna connect it. It just takes way too much time. I don't got time for all this. I'm busy. I'm busy trying to exist. Okay, how about now? Hey, what's that on the bridge? What is that on the bridge? What bridge? Oh, okay. Wait, is that what I was supposed to do last time? Frick. I think I was supposed to. Chozo, I am not up to date with the Steam sales. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't follow them. So no. Also, I'm broke. I'm gonna be honest with you. My husband's quitting his job. So we're trying to cut back on a lot of things. And especially unnecessary things. And so games are gonna be probably the first thing to not buy. But all the stonks money. Chozo, I told you I'm gonna spend that I'm gonna donate that money. I'm not gonna take it for myself. But the company is still being investigated by the SEC. Refly, you and I both know that's... As a small streamer, let me tell you, never stream for money. Never. Never, 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 never stream for money. It's not gonna happen. It will not happen. If you go, every single person, if you go on r/Twitch and you see people all the time who are like, hey, you guys, I'd like to quit. I want to quit my job so I can start streaming for money. Everybody, it gets like 50 comments every time. It's like, no, don't do that. Don't do it. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, I have to... Okay, I see. I have to switch it around. They should just link to a wiki page that states no in bold size. Yeah, how to make money on Twitch, and then it just links to a page that says you don't. No, Chozo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel bad. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel bad. Chozo, what games are you buying? Let me ask you that. Sorry, I'm mostly just annoyed at this puzzle right now. I'm taking my anger out on my audience. That's a smart idea. Oh, brother. This is why I didn't stream yesterday. Okay. If today is bad, you can only imagine what yesterday would have been like. Okay. Oh my god, I can only imagine. Oh my god. the shooting of ourselves in the foot would have been astronomical. Don't worry, I can still... Yeah, well, I make many sacrifices to afford my premium fruits. Those are very valuable to me. Yeah, humble. We're nothing but humble on this channel. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No! Okay, how do I jump back up? For real. How do I do it? Okay. Nope. Okay, never mind. Am I just permanently, like... Am I just permanently not able to get back up? Okay. I live here now. Yep. I'm never leaving. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good, I hope everyone's having a... Oh my god. 1 second. 1 sec. I'm back. I'm sorry. I think I have a problem, you guys. For real. It's every stream. Oh. You should be glad that I muted the mic. I muted the mic so you didn't have to hear any of the noises that I was making. Gross. Disgusting. Disgusting. We're back. Anyways, I'm sorry guys. I need to be kinder to my audience. Oh! I need to be kinder to my audience. Can I tell you guys about an idea that I had to make my stream more engaging? Next time. Next time, unmute the mic and switch to the ASMR again. Brilliant. As if somebody would want to hear woman clears a tonsil stone. Oh my god, of all the cursed audios. That's brutal. No. Absolutely not. You think people would want to listen to that reply, really? Woman clears a tonsil stone live. Okay, let me think about this. Let me think. I'm thinking. Hold on. Okay, what do you think? I'm gonna turn it around over here. Nope, wrong way. Galthy says tonsil stone. Yeah, you probably have a lot closer encounters with them than most people. Full-time streamer. You think I'll be able to be a full-time streamer from that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, what? Wait. How do I... Okay. How do I switch it over? I put it down, right? Okay, look. Marissa tonsils. God. Well, it's like you can't... It's one of those situations where it's like, can't live with them, can't live without them. I mean, it's not that, you know, it's not that dramatic, but also, like, tonsils do a lot for you, but they're a pain in the ass. I know my brother, or like, I know that like a decade ago or a couple decades ago, like, the thing was just remove them. Just remove your tonsils. Just get rid of them. And that was like the solution to everything. You know what's crazy is that my brother got his tonsils removed because he was having bad dreams. And they think his tonsils were related to that. What? How was that even? He was having, yeah, no, dude, he was having nightmares. Well, I probably shouldn't reveal that information. But, anyways, that's why. What? What's next? No comment on that one. Yeah, oh boy. Sounds sus. Oh shit. Oh, we did it! You guys. No way. We did it? I thought there was 3 TVs. There were 3 TVs. Okay. I guess I could go through there, but should I solve the 3rd TV? Or was that just the, like, tutorial TV? I think that was the tutorial TV. Oh, we're fine. We're out of here. Goodbye. I'm out. So, you guys circumcised or uncircumcised? I'm just kidding. We're sharing today. You know that women get together. Do you guys know that women actually do get together and discuss? Women do get, me and my friends will get together for drinks sometimes and we will discuss. I won't tell you what we say. I won't tell you what we talk about, what, like, the details or anything, but we have discussed the pros and cons of the foreskin. Hi, Dom. Hi, Dom. We're talking about, well, yeah. Nothing but wholesome topics on this stream today. We're talking about clearing tonsil stones, and we're talking about foreskin. Ew. Wait, can I pause? Wait 1 second, can I pause? Here. Oh, fuck. Well, I paused it. I was trying to pause it. Oh well. Rip. Hopefully it's saved. I think it's, I know I fucked up. All I did was I pressed escape. All I did was I pressed escape. Oh no. The universe was what's the word? Like reprimanding me for talking about unholy topics. You know what? Foreskin's clouding your judgments. Yep, that's what happened. Yep. That's basically it. I was distracted. Anyways, how you doing today, Dom? Dom, I've got some additional Buddhist memes for us today. I hand-selected them just for you. Happens to the best of us. I'm glad you recognize that. I swear to God, if it's gonna make me do it again, Wait, I think I'm fine. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We made it. I need to find the captain. He said, clear out those amanitas and I'll come pick you up. I'll do it myself, but I have to guard this balloon. Okay. I'm gonna clear out the amanitas. Okay. Chozo asked, do you have Cake Mania for Wii? So Chozo, my Cake Mania is on my DS. I don't have it for the Wii. Is there a Wii version of it? I have the PC version now of Cake Mania and Cake Mania Lights Camera Action and Cake Mania Main Street, 3 of them. I don't have the... are there any other Cake Mania games? I don't know, but I love Cake Mania. And let me tell you, I purchased those games. I purchased Cake Mania and Cake Mania Lights Camera Action. So, good job, me. Reflex said, I'd be pissed if mine was gone simply because it was a standard. Yeah, yeah. Well, what I will say is this. It really is unfortunate that decision is made without the individual's consent. I do not support that, especially with a lot of the research coming out about the potential health effects of that. Yeah, I do not support that, but I understand that people have religious reasons or whatever. Why? Where the fuck does that come from? Where the fuck does that come from? I don't know. Anyway, that's all I have to say. We talk about... Okay, one final thing. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna reel that back. Just kidding. We're not gonna talk about that. We don't need to. I don't need to talk about that. I don't need to talk about that. Oop. Oh dear. Oh dear, I'm gonna die. Oh dear. I need spores. My foreskin's removed. Yeah, I need spores right now. For real. Are they... I think they're over here in the corner. What is MOHL? What is that, Dom? What is that? Oop. Oop. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Without going too much into, you know, the nuances, because it is a nuanced... It's a very nuanced situation. Chozo said, Cake Mania in the mix. You're telling me there's a new Cake Mania game? Chozo, you just made my day. No. Oh my god. What? Oh my god, there's another one. Wait, it's 3D? It's a 3D Cake Mania game. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm gonna play this. There's an underwater one. I wonder how many levels there are. Oh, I'm sorry, Chozo, I had no idea. Oh no. I looked up, I swear I looked up. Okay, we're going back. Cake Mania franchise. Okay, now we're looking at the Wikipedia. Now we're looking at the Wikipedia. We're gonna look in here. Okay, Cake Mania 2. I haven't gotten that one either. Or Cake Mania 3. But again, this is all about... So a lot of these are abandonware. You know what I mean? So they're not available on on any platform. And so I was lucky that I found Cake Mania 1 on Wild Tangent Games. And so I bought that. And then Cake Mania 2 and Cake Mania 3, we're going to look for them. Don't worry. To continue our Cake Manic Mondays, because let me tell you, I love these games. I feel like I stream them pretty well. Yeah, so I haven't gotten Cake Mania to the max. Although this one seems a little bit overstimulating, because it's got 8 different customers you can serve at one time, which I'm like, ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot of clicking. Okay. Oh, and I also haven't seen Cake Mania Back to the Bakery. Wait, I feel like wait, no, I think I had this game. Oh, yeah, I think I've played this game before, actually, too. Oh, we got so many Cake Manias to play. I'm just excited. We're gonna share them all with you. A Cake Mania slot machine would sell well in Las Vegas. I know, right? Oh, shit. Well, there we go. Yeah. Dom, it's done for multiple different reasons. That's one of the more unfortunate ones, which I don't like. I think part of it has to do with... Another reason has been argued to be cleanliness, which is like... It's in the same boat. If you've ever read research about mouthwash, and how, you know, mouthwash is used for, like, cleanliness. Like, you know, killing all the bacteria in your mouth. It turns out you need that bacteria. It turns out there's because it kills all bacteria, right? And so it turns out there's actually bacteria in your mouth that you need to fight off the bad bacteria. And so I'm not saying don't use mouthwash, I'm not a dentist, but if you look up some of the research about mouthwash and use and it's been linked to like some crazy things like arthritis. Like, actually, here, I don't want to spread any misinformation, so we're going to look up the actual... Or was that, no, that was root canal. And again, this might be another a case of correlation versus causation, you know. But I guess one thing just to keep in mind is like okay, at the end of the day, we're not going to say anything causes anything, but we are going to say that your body's a very complex organism, and if you mess with the natural processes of the body, we don't always know what kind of effect that has. So just be careful. That's all I'll say. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dentist. So don't take any of what I say as medical advice or dental advice. Oh my gosh, this big Amanita is going crazy. Oh, you know what? I need to throw things at him. I need to throw stuff at him. I can't throw it fast enough. And the alcohol does damage to the teeth by drying them out. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, we did it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we got one more. Oh, we got two more. Oh wait, that one's allowed to heal. Okay, he's healing. No, you're not allowed to heal. I need to heal though. Yeah, we're dead. Yep, we're dead. Okay, we're gonna try again. Okay, after I kill this Amanita, we're gonna look at a meme. Just for Dom. Buddhist meme, if we will. Okay. Let us explore. Oh wait, no, my ad. Okay, after the ads. After the ads are done, then we'll look at memes. Oh. Remember, you can use your size to your advantage. Roll to safely... Roll to safely. Those dastardly mushrooms can't touch you while you're rolling. Oh, okay. Upgrading your weapons can be the difference between life and death. Okay, I should upgrade my weapons. Let's see. So, I should upgrade my weapons, shouldn't I? I'm gonna do this one. Ooh. Oh, so that's a heavy weapon. Cool. Now, what else could I build? I could build a cap cutter. I could also build, I've got a saw staff. Hello, Just Kibby, welcome. Oh my gosh, a 5-stream streak. Congratulations. Oh no, I think you might be in the ad void. You don't have an ad? Oh, good. Okay. You might end up getting ads, by the way. Hopefully not, but... Hopefully not. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, today we're playing our mushroom game, and we're talking about flowing. We're talking about flowing and flow states, and that's a lot of... Stream is going okay. Yeah. Yesterday I was a little bit tired, so I didn't stream. I always want to make sure I stream when I can provide an entertaining experience for the people. Oh, okay. I was going to share my idea. So, my idea is, you know when I have my my emotion redeems? So I've got my joy, right? Yeah, so I was thinking, I want to make it more interactive. So I was thinking I would instead do like a video that washes over the whole screen and kind of takes over the whole screen. Kind of similar to like Leslie Tanner, for example, if you ever seen his show. He's got really cool video editing and like production value. Basically I want to increase the production value of my stream. So I was thinking for every emotion we'd make like a really cool like kind of psychedelic video that would wash over the stream when you redeem it. So and each one would be themed based on the emotion. So like for joy, there'd be like a sunbeam, and then like maybe a video of somebody smiling, and then like, you know, for like fear, it would be like maybe a ghost or something. I would try not to make it too invasive, you know what I mean? Like maybe like a wasp. No spiders, because I know arachnophobia is pretty serious. things that are like scary, but like not too scary. Maybe like a video of somebody being scared. Something that's like kind of trippy, kind of, you know, more. So I want to have more theming. And then I was thinking, oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to start working on it. In 2026, that's my goal, is to have all those created. And then I was thinking if I ever had a subathon, this is way into the future, but if I ever had a subathon, it would be, you guys heard it here first, the power of emotion. I'm basically just ripping off Leslie Tanner. We're ripping off Leslie Tanner with everything. No, this is my unique idea. But he did have a subathon called The Power of Silence, so we're gonna acknowledge that and say that was really cool. But this is the power of emotion. This is different. So what it would be like every day there'd be a different emotion as the theme, and the whole stream is themed on that emotion. So like if we have the emotion of disgust, for example, I was thinking I'd do like without making it too disgusting, you know what I mean? But I'd have like fart noise redeems, and like I'd have like a disgusting food taste test. We'd also like maybe read different philosophical works on the emotion of disgust. We'd like, but like, you know, without watching like really disgusting videos, because nobody wants to watch that, you know what I mean? In an entertaining way, but, and then maybe like for the fear one, there'd be like, we'd play a scary game, and we'd have like a jump scare redeem, and like the whole overlay would be like a certain color. So like for fear, the color would be purple. For disgust, the color would be green. Do you guys ever wake up at like 2 a.m., 4 a.m., and you just suddenly like have 10 million ideas? You're like, oh, I gotta think about it. And then you can't go to sleep. That's kind of how I was last night. So that ties into my meme that I had for Dom today from r/Buddhist memes. Up at 4 a.m. staring at the wall versus up at 4 a.m. staring at the wall. It's all about your perspective, you know? You could be up at 4 a.m. staring at the wall, or you could be up at 4 a.m. staring at the wall. It all depends on what you're doing and what you think about it. So I was up at 4 a.m. staring at the wall, but I was happy. I was going down several rabbit holes. I was a little bit annoyed that I wasn't able to sleep, but it was mostly a good staring at the wall. Sometimes I have the bad staring at the wall where it's like the depression, you know what I mean? And that hits everybody. But one of two things. So anyway. Well, you heard it here first. The power of emotion. Streamathon is going to be happening. Maybe next year, maybe never. Who knows? But it's out there now. It's out there in the universe. We rigged this contraption to run on our steam vents. Okay, cool. I was not supposed to jump out of that, I don't think. There we go. It looks like the Amanitas jammed up that propulsion device. Can you pop that open? Okay, I'll pop that open. Let me go pop it open. Oops. Okay, ready? We got this. We got one shot. Ooh. Oh. We just barely made it. The balloon can ride on this steam. Okay. Can I jump on the steam, or is it gonna hurt me? Nope. I just need to go in the balloon. What is this, by the way? The little mushroom voices are so cute. Have you been in possession of your luggage this whole time? The next one looks clogged as well. Be careful. Oh no, there's a giant amanita over there.
There's roadblocks.
Life is Roblox. Are you back from the ad void refly? Welcome back. I was talking about my damn it. No. I was talking about my power of emotion stream. It's gonna happen. Do you ever like suddenly get hit with inspiration and like a huge flood of ideas late at night? Oh, wait. It doesn't happen very often. And usually for me, it'll happen it's a very fleeting thing. Like, it'll fade away very fast. And I have to act on it immediately. Otherwise, it'll go away. Okay, let's see. How do I get over there? So, it looks like I am supposed to jump up this way, but how? There's nothing I can cling on to, right? Okay, I'm gonna try again. We're gonna try again. What? Okay, fine, whatever. I guess I'm not supposed to go that way. Hello, Eclectic, welcome. Yes, we're playing the mushrooming game again. We're back at it. Reflex says, I think by nature I am a night or at least late evening person. Yeah, I feel the same way. No matter how, I've talked about this before, but no matter how much I try and force myself to be a morning person, I will always end up switching back to a night schedule. But yeah, you gotta act when inspiration strikes. Don't let it fade. Okay, so look, I cannot jump up on this platform over here. I've tried. It's too high up. So what do? We fine. But here, look, it looks like I'm supposed to jump up there. That's crazy though. I'm so confused. Unless there's something for me to grab onto. No, I can't grab onto it. What if can I jump on the battery? Nope. Okay. Well, shoot. I meant to do that. Oh my god, okay. Oh, frick. We were supposed to be the night guards. Yes. That's a good way to look at it. Take the night shift. I wonder if there's any neurological differences between night people and morning people. What that would look like. Reflex says, I do think, however, that a fixed sleeping schedule is necessary, but during winter we should just be able to sleep and be awake whenever we feel. Winter is so... Winter just fucks with everything. Because you're just not sure. You're like, oh, it's dark at 6 p.m. Should I go to sleep or what, you know? Okay. What if can I jump on here? I cannot. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Oh, for you it's dark at 5. Oh, yeah, actually, no. It gets dark at like 5:35 here too. I just meant like we usually eat dinner at 5, and then after you dinner you're like, okay, what do I do now? What do I do now? I love the Jeopardy style music. It really makes me feel like I've got limited time. I'm telling you, I can't jump up here. What am I supposed to do? Look at this. Okay, look, I'm gonna try again, but seriously, I cannot do it. Well, the fact that I just said I couldn't do it is the reason why. Fuck! Ah! I hate it here. I love it that every single time I'm like, look, I can't do it. Then I end up being able to do it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oop. Oh crap. Oh crap, he's got me. He's got me. No! Dinner at 5. What Mormon lunacy is this? Okay, well at least I'm not having dinner at 11. That's what Brian Johnson does. He has dinner at 11 a.m. The earlier that you eat, the better your sleep will be. And because I go to bed at like 9:30 or 10, that's why eating dinner at 5 feels like the best time. Because then you're not, because nothing's worse than going to bed full. Because you end up overheating, you know, and it affects your sleep. That's just my opinion. I know, like, when I lived in Brazil, Brazilians like to eat dinner at like 7 or 8, which is crazy. I could never. Like, when a party starts at 8 p.m., I'm like, what? I could never. I would like my parties to start at 4 p.m. and finish at 8 p.m. so I can be in bed by 9:30. Refly offers free classes. Free classes. Sign up now. Do you have a promo code, Refly, that I can share? You have an affiliate code? Can I be an affiliate so I can get a discount? I would like a discount. Friends and family discount, please. What? I wonder who did. Wow, suck my own ass. Just subscribed. Congratulations. Thank you so much, anonymous gifter. That was truly remarkable. Thank you. That is so funny. That actually goes along the lines of our topic from earlier. We were talking about foreskins earlier, so we're talking about a lot of things today. Oh my god, that is hilarious. It's like that one time that Wackett bought a sub for Shrek Juice Lover. We need to come up with some creative names so we can get free subs. But yeah, anyway, thank you again. That was so nice. Whoever did that. Okay. I need to go down here. I need to go attack the Amanita. Let's do a sneak attack. Actually, it would be nice if I could just push him off the edge. That would be nice. Okay, I'm gonna use this weapon. This is much better. A bashing weapon. Yes, so I can knock him off the edge. Without knocking myself off the edge, ideally. Okay, go, 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 go! I'm about to lose my brain. Oh! We did it. We did it! Okay. Now, let's see. I want to go get this, this Easter egg over here. Do you think I can make it? We're gonna go. Ah, just barely. Excellent. Okay, now where do I go? Oh, wait. I need to find the balloon. It's over here. How do I get there? I think he'll come find me if I just go to one of the balloon stations. He'll come over to me. Yeah, he's coming. Okay, so can I ask you guys the question of the day? Let's ask the question of the day. So, earlier we were talking about okay, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try and pronounce his name. Heraclitus? Heraclitus? Don't yell at me, please. I'm just trying my best. Anyways, this ancient philosopher and his philosophy about so here's an excerpt from that book I'm reading, which is kind of an introduction to philosophy, Sophie's World. So, and I thought his ideas were super interesting because they're very similar to like Eastern philosophy. So, he thought that constant change or flow was in fact the most basic characteristic of nature. We could perhaps say that he had more faith in what we could perceive than what Parmenides did. Everything flows, he said. Everything is in constant flux and movement. Nothing is abiding. Therefore, we cannot step twice into the same river. When I step into the river for the second time, neither I nor the river are the same. He pointed out that the world is characterized by opposites. If we were never ill, we would not know what it was to be well. If we never knew hunger, we would take no pleasure in being full. If there was never any war, we would not appreciate peace. And if there was no winter, we would never see the spring. Both good and bad have their inevitable place in the order of things, he believed. Without this constant interplay of opposites, the world would cease to exist. So I want to talk more about like the flow, the flowiness. Everything is in constant flux and movement. I think some people took that to mean that nothing ever changes, but I take it to mean that it goes along the lines of like entropy, for example, in physics, or just the neurological changes we go through constantly, or if you're more if your philosophy more aligned with Eastern philosophy, then things are always changing, yes. And so I wanted to tie that into my question of the day, which is about flow states. So my question is, have you ever achieved a flow state, and what does it feel like? So let me type it out. Define flow state. Okay, I'll do that just for you, Refly. What do you mean by flow? What do you mean by state? It can mean anything from being really good at a skill. It's like, you're an artist, for example, and you get locked in It's basically being locked in. I'm locked into my drawing or my painting. Or if you're a basketball player, I'm locked into my basketball. All my thoughts that are flowing, they're flowing in and they're flowing out of me. That's basically what it's about. So I like to think about flowing, especially in terms of a more Hindu philosophy of perspective of how so we all share one universal consciousness, and so that's like more of a pantheistic approach. How your thoughts and perceptions and emotions come from. I know, I'm so sorry. The music is very repetitive and it kind of bothers me, but I can't change it because I can't go to the menu. What if I just turn off my desktop audio? There! Now it's all better. There, now we have silence instead. I would rather have silence, to be honest. Okay. Also, I think I was going to go insane by listening if I had to listen to that anymore. Okay, we're gonna go down. Wait, what? Wait, I'm supposed to get into... Hello? Will you please take me up? Beam me up, Scotty. Wait, why is it not working? Hello? It won't let me go either direction. There we go. There. Okay, we got it. Well, I'm talking about how the music of the game was making me go actually insane. So we're muting it just for a bit while I can collect my thoughts. I'm not in a flow state. You see, if I was in a flow state, then I would not be distracted by the music because I would just be thinking about playing the game. I would be the game. I would be the mushroom in the game. Eclectic says, I have plenty of things that I've locked in on while doing, but I wouldn't say I've achieved flow state per se. Yes. Okay, yes. Well, yes. Eclectic, yes. So there's a slight difference. And I guess what I want to discuss is mostly like a perfect flow state or like the ideal flow state. Like we kind of use the term locking in. We kind of just throw it around these days, just to mean like being extra focused. And yeah, my character's brain is in a flow state for real. My character's brain is in a flow state. There's some things flowing out of there. Okay. What do I need to do? What am I doing? Am I flipping this switch? I might be flipping the switch. We're going to flip it. See what happens. Oh no, I think I already flipped it. Can I flip it? I cannot. Okay. Well, I removed the blockages. So now what? Now what? Sorry, let me look around and see. What if I get back in? I feel like I can get back in and keep going. Oh, okay. I see. I'm supposed to go up this way. How the frick do I get up there? Oh, okay. I think I see. There. Yes, of course, Eclectic, I see you. Oh my god. I just fell to the bottom. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for being here. Okay, should we turn the audio back on? What do you think? We'll turn the audio back on so other people can enjoy, but I'm going to leave my headphone out. There. Compromise. I love compromising. Because I'm trying to focus on what I want to talk about. So, a more perfect flow state, I would say, is when you're not holding any attachment to any of your thoughts or any of your emotions or any of your perceptions or any of your opinions or even yourself, really. I guess the ultimate flow state would be enlightenment. It's kind of what they mean by enlightenment, is becoming nothing or becoming one with the universe. And what I think it basically means is just not being held by anything. But then again, so I do a lot of yoga, right? And the word yoga in Sanskrit or in Hindi, I forget which one, means to yoke. It means to kind of wrangle your thoughts, yoke them. And I think that's the first step. The first step is to you gotta do it manually. You gotta yoke your thoughts. You gotta find something to not force, but kind of restrain or like focus your thoughts. And so when you do yoga properly, you are listening to your breathing. You're controlling your breathing. You're breathing in with one pose and breathing out with another. And that's what the whole thing is trying to replicate. It's trying to replicate flow state. It's trying to generate that. So you might start out doing it manually, and then later realize that you start doing it automatically, which is cool. I've only ever been able to achieve flow state when I've been assisted by certain substances. I haven't been able to achieve. Actually, no, that's a lie. I have been able to achieve it, but it was with the help of somebody else, and that was on Sunday. And I was sober during that. That was cool. Ideally, I like to always achieve it sober, but alas, I'm a mere mortal. No, it's not even a mortal. It's just like I have a human brain. So I'm guessing none of you have ever achieved it then. That's fine. I don't think I'd ever say I've achieved it perfectly. Like, been enlightened. That's definitely not ever happened. But I have achieved a state of consciousness where things just flow in and out of me. And I have no attachment to them. Like, it's almost a state where, like, I could die at any time. And I'd be fine. It doesn't matter, because I happen to be an alive being right now. I happen to be experiencing the world directly, and everything's happening. But regardless of what happens, it doesn't matter. It's like a really calm state. Okay, wait. I feel like I can go on the blue now. I think I can. Oh, it's bouncy. Okay, wait. I meant to do that. Can I jump back up here, please? No, that's okay. That's okay. No, nobody has to be active. No one's required. I'm just yapping about it anyway. Oh, the guys that I pushed down to the bottom. They're like, come back here, bitch. You pushed me off. That was mean of me. I thought they were going to die when I pushed them off. But they've been down here waiting for me this whole time. Oh dear. Okay, we're running away. This is your ASMR. Please continue. Oh, thank you. Thanks for saying that. Anyway, you gotta achieve the right balance of, I think it was Aristotle that gave me that that subscription. I need to thank him for that. It was anonymous though. I should keep it anonymous. Anonymous. Anyway. Oh dear. Why did a sudden wave of ennui just hit me? I've been hit by a sudden wave of ennui. Oh no. What do I do? I'm gonna put my earphone back in so I can listen to the music. Aha, okay. I'm gonna get an Easter egg. Well, in flow state, those kind of thoughts don't exist. They don't happen. Or maybe they do arise, but they don't matter. And that's what I really want at the end of the day. It's not like I want any of my thoughts to stop. Or I want anything to not exist. I just want to pay less attention to them. I want to pay less attention to my negative thoughts or even my positive thoughts. Oop. Okay. Wait, so what do I do now? I'm at the end of the line. Where's the way out? Maybe I was just supposed to collect that thing and then leave? I do not know. Should I buy a safety stabber? Or should I buy a, I'm gonna build this jumping jack bash. Ooh. Okay. Oh, but this one's better. This is a better weapon. I'm gonna keep the better weapon. Okay, so I guess I'm going to head down to the bottom. And we'll see. Here we go. Do I go back out the same door I came in? Luckily there's no fall damage, so I'll be fine. I'm just gonna run past all these guys. Don't mind me, I'm not... Oh. Okay. I guess I'm outside now. Suck my own ass. Ah, I didn't realize that was crumbling. Try again. Round 2. And now it's destroyed. Okay. Oh my god. What do I do about that? Do I go back? Maybe if I go out and then come back. We're gonna go out and then come back out. Nope, I don't think it's gonna regenerate. But what we're going to do is we're gonna run past these enemies because I do not make love, not war. I'm trying to be a pacifist. Okay. I don't want to fight. I just want to love. There we go. Oh! Fine. I was thinking the other day, because I want to be... I always say this, but I feel like I was born in the wrong decade. I would have loved to be a hippie in the 1960s and 70s. And so I've been looking for ways to reintegrate myself. Like, well, to integrate myself into a space that's similar. Because honestly, I feel like another counterculture movement is brewing. Like it's due. It's due. It really is. We're having similar. Okay. Well, since people are just here to listen to me yap, then I'm gonna yap. You ready for me to? I'm gonna pull it out. I'll whip out what I have. Since we are yapping without abandon. since we are massaging our ego today, that's what we're doing. Let me I'll pull up my final paper, my thesis. According to my thesis for my master's degree, another counterculture movement is brewing. Okay, let me find it. Hello. Make sure I don't dox myself. Nope, it's not that one. Oh wait, no, I had a PowerPoint. Wait, should I go through my PowerPoint? I should, shouldn't I? Oh, you're right, me. I'm gonna do it. We asked for this, right? Oh my god. Okay, don't do that, please. It's okay, nobody's looking. Let me find my PowerPoint. Yes. I'll just delete my name. Since you asked, ask and you shall receive. Oh boy. You know, I always ask myself, like, should I be doing this now or should I save it for when I have, quote, more viewers? And it's like, no, you shouldn't care. You shouldn't care about how many viewers you have. You should just do it anyway, right? Just regardless of who's watching. Maybe I'll watch it 50 years in the future, and then that will be my, you know what I mean? This is my master's thesis. This is my, I've been holding on to it. I've been wanting to whip it out at the right moment, but you know what? There's never a right moment. And also, I shouldn't just care about who's listening. I should just do it anyway. It shouldn't be about who's... Because then I'm just doing it to massage my own ego, you know what I mean? Nobody wants that. That's not what this channel's about. This channel's about... I don't know. I don't even know what it's about. Don't ask. Don't ask that question. We don't know. We're just here. People will ask me, like, why are you streaming? I've had people in my real life ask me, like, why are you streaming? And I can't give them a genuine answer. I just felt something that called me to do it at one point in my life. I think partly because I enjoy video games. I enjoy playing I wanted an excuse to play games from my childhood. And so it started out as that. And it also like seemed, because I wanted to start my own enterprise, right? Because I hated the idea of working for a different corporation. And so I was like, oh, what's the most low risk venture I could possibly pursue? And streaming came up because I already had the equipment. I had the, you know, it's just low risk. So I was like, oh, why not? Because I was like, I want to start my own business, but I don't have any business ideas. So that's a problem. So what do you do when you want to start a business, but you have no business ideas? You become a Twitch streamer while you try and get your life together. I'd say that I've gotten my life together. Well, I've gotten some aspects of my life together. This year hasn't turned out the way I thought it would, and that's okay. Because we're here and we're alive. And that's all that matters, right? Yeah. I keep trying to remind myself that nothing ever turns out the way that you want it to, and that's okay. You have to be grateful for what did turn out, what did come out of it, what did happen. Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of other small streamers quit because I think they approach streaming with a certain idea in their head, and it almost never, I can tell you with a certainty, it basically never will ever end up to be what you wanted it to be. It won't. And you have to be okay with that. Like in August, I think, was the time when I I really reached the lowest point where I was like, what am I even doing? I'm spending 4 hours a day doing absolute, like, what am I doing? What value am I possibly providing to anybody? Is this providing value to me? Is this providing value to others? And I had like a kind of a breakdown. I think Wackett was here for it. It was awesome. It was just me and Wackett. And don't worry, that's not building again. In fact, I don't even know why I'm mentioning that. I don't know why I mentioned it. Anyway, here's my master's thesis. My master's thesis. We're talking about how a counter-culture movement. Well, okay. No, before we do that, why do we do anything? Why do we do anything? Why do people create? Why do people put things out into the universe? What's the point? Especially when it's in terms of like, it doesn't automatically bring any like food or money or shelter or any of those obvious needs. Why do we do it? There's so many people out there who do it. I mean, the small streamer I used to watch, the one who did the reading streams, I don't know why she ever did her streams, and it kind of pains me to know that I'll never know why she did them. And then she just quit, and that's really unfortunate. I hope it wasn't because she got discouraged, because she only ever had like 2 or 3 people watch her streams at any given time. Unfortunately, I think that's the case for many small streamers, and the reason why they quit. I don't blame them, honestly. I just imagine the countless people out there who are putting themselves out there day after day, with nothing in return. I'm not just talking about streaming. I'm talking about like I watched a video on YouTube about, there's a documentary about men in China and how the gender imbalance is really insane. It's insane. There's so many more women in China than there are men. And the men in China, especially like age 20 to 40, are just doing everything they can to put themselves out there and like, you know, they take like fancy pictures. There's like these agencies that'll take pictures for them, and they'll like take classes to learn like how to woo a woman and you know how to have a good social media profile and how to you know, and they do all those things. And in the end of the video, so the video followed one man throughout the whole process, and he's a handsome man. He's a handsome man. And it seems like he's got a lot, like he works as a delivery driver, and he's got a lot of things going for him, but he just can't find a partner. And he keeps putting himself out there and has nothing in return, nothing to show for it. That's how the video ends, is that he never finds anybody. It shows him like a year later and he hasn't found anybody. And I just wonder, like, why do we do that? We just put ourselves out there constantly, day after day, with not much to show for it. Anyway, something I've been pondering recently. I keep asking myself, like, what do I want? What am I doing? What am I after? I guess what I'm after is a sense that I have value and that I'm doing something. I have some sort of impact on... Hi, Orange. Good afternoon. like I have some sort of impact on society. Hopefully positive. Although sometimes I worry it's mostly negative. But I feel like I always go about it in the worst ways, or in the least, you know, efficient ways. And I don't know why. Dom says, I get in flow state with music. Nice. Well, anyway, that was my long, depressing ramble. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know where that came from. Sometimes it just hits you. Sometimes it just hits me, you know what I mean? It just hits me out of nowhere. It comes for me. And it leaves no crumbs. Dom says, sometimes when I'm collabing, I'll be zooming around the software and I get asked a question and only realize 10 seconds later. Well, that's what a flow state kind of is too, yeah. Okay, so maybe we'll return to the flow state discussion. We'll shelve this for now. We'll shelve the presentation for now. We'll wait. Anyways, sorry for everybody who had to listen to that. Oh no, Dom, we were not doing anything. We were having a depressive spiral. That's what we were doing. It's okay. I'm actually glad you derailed it, honestly. Maybe it was the universe moving through you, like flowing through you in that moment. Sometimes I feel like that happens. That's kind of egocentric of me, but I'm like, wow, the universe knew that this was happening to me, and it sent this person to get me out of it. I don't know if you ever had that thought process, but I have that thought process. Orange asked, are you measuring your impact? Right. In previous jobs, I did measure my impact. Like I would record like, oh, I brought in 5 volunteers, or I helped 30 clients, or whatever. And I think that helps, but these days I'm not really doing anything of that kind of value, or at least not enough. It's not enough. It's never enough, you know. I want to do more constantly, but I don't know how I can be used the most effectively, you know. That's why I struggle so much to like find a job, because it's like, where can I be the most useful? I'm not going to be useful if I'm just sitting at a desk typing away, helping a company just get richer. Like what? How is that possibly a good use of my time? Anyway. Dom says, I just dropped a big jar and glass shattered everywhere. Some went into my foot. What? Dom, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh my god. You know what Chinese people say? They say, "Sui sui ping an." That means when you drop something, they say "sui sui ping an." It means something about like, and that's life. You know, when you drop something and it shatters, you shouldn't feel bad about losing the object. That's just life. Things break, you lose things, you know. But also, please clean your wound, and I hope you're okay. Ambulance. Should I call an ambulance for you, Dom, to come to you all the way into Australia? Oh, Jesus. This is a crazy boss fight. Oh, I see what I need to do. Do I need to drop these? Here. Let's wait for him to come back, and we're gonna drop it. Okay, I hit him, look. Okay, we're gonna hit him again. I didn't realize he was coming from that direction. Okay, throw. Oh dear. Is there some ancient philosopher saying something about glass and feet? I don't know. That's a good question. We should find out. Fuck. Okay. I feel like I need to drop this on him. Let's analyze the symbolism of glass and feet. Let's intellectualize our own suffering, shall we? That's what this channel's all about. This channel's all about intellectualizing our own suffering. Anyway. Let me go back to what we... Dom says, isn't there a line in the drawings about being useless is a good thing? The uncarved block. Yeah, Dom, I always thought that the uncarved block was something about potential. You are an uncarved block, meaning like, or you should be, right? You should just, whatever forces act on you, you should allow yourself to be shaped by them, and you can form any sort of useful tool that is needed for any moment. You can always be the most useful. Oh, that didn't fall the way I wanted it to. Wait, do I hit it back? Okay. Okay. I do not hit it back. Okay. This is difficult because I have to click on the thing with my mouse and then press on my Xbox controller. We got this. Oh. Oh dear, I fear we might not be able to do this. Maybe if I keep jumping over the things he throws. Right, Dom. I think it's always interesting to consider the context, the historical context in which something was written. Orange asked, I wonder if Heraclitus, I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but I wonder if he ever went down these musing on meaning rabbit holes. Oh, probably. I feel like every philosopher has. And I feel like every philosopher has spirals that they go down. Spiraling is a normal thing. Do you guys have any idea how I can do this? Actually? Like, what do I do? What do I do, you guys? I have no idea. I'm gonna keep jumping over the... Okay, here's the thing. Can I drop that on him? I cannot. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to reach up and drop something, and then throw it. There we go, okay. I think I got it. I got it. There. I gotta keep hitting him. Wait, I ran out of acorns. Where'd all the acorns go? Oh no. Just keep jumping until it exhausts itself, then you can take it. I thought about that too. Okay, there. There we go. I hit it. Oh, and the acorns grew back. Okay. Luckily, it has memory of how many times I've hit it before. Did we kill it? We did. That was hard, but we did it. Good thing I now finally have a Wii remote. I know. Yeah. You guys wouldn't even be able to imagine how difficult that would have been if I didn't have a Wii remote like I do right now. Dom says, since it has nothing for which it can be used, what could entrap or afflict it? Well, and Dom, it goes back to being in a flow state, right? Outside forces do not affect you. And that's the thing. When you get in a negative spiral, that's when you cling on to your negative thoughts. And they have weight. They have weight and they have extra meaning. That's why usually you need something to break you out of it. Although sometimes, I will say this, sometimes when I go down negative spirals, sometimes I do come to interesting conclusions. I guess it depends on the spiral. There are spirals that are useful and useless. Or are they all useless? Oh no, we're spiraling again. Who are you? I'm Pax. I need your help. Can you tell me about the meteorites? No time to chat. We're under attack. Okay. Our defenses are down and we're short-handed. I need you to activate our defenses. Oh dear. A puzzle? Oh, this is actually... Ooh. I don't like the look of that. That's activating my trypophobia. I don't like that. Can I not look at it? I don't want to look at it. Oh god. Don't make me look at it. Okay. Okay, so what do I do now? Do I make a word? Huh? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, I can touch them. That's cool. Maybe I need to find other parts. Okay, because that didn't seem to have any interactability. My phobia is the game. Yeah, we'll add that to my... Add that to my wiki, please. Orange said, I think I got into a flow state once when I was 12. I started writing words on paper faster than I could form thoughts about what I was writing. 2 pages later, I stopped to see what I had written. Wow, that's cool. So you have achieved it before. And I think there's different levels of achieving it, but I think what you achieved is definitely on the higher end, on the more intense end. Yeah, when you're so honed in that you completely lose your sense of self in a way, and something you don't know what it is, maybe it's inspiration, you'll call it that, it'll just flow right through you. You're just a vessel at that point. You're a vessel for whatever needs to come out. I think that, honestly, flow state is the solution. That might be very Alan Watts of me, but I think it's true. All the negative things in my life, as it relates to like mental health, come because I am the opposite of being in a flow state. I am clinging I am clinging on. They always say how anxiety is clinging on to the future and depression is clinging on to the past. Both of them involve negative thought spirals and caring too much about one or the other. There's that theme of loss of control again. Yeah. By the way, I'm so sorry. I do not have control. There's ads coming in 30 seconds. Sorry. You're gonna get hit with ads. My bad. Okay. So what do we do with this? Can I shoot the crossbow? How do I shoot the crossbow? I don't know how to... Maybe I hit it? Night. I'm not sure. Okay, so I guess I need to go back down. Yes, the crossbow, an excellent idea. Okay, and force... Oh, we need to find the battery. Okay, we're gonna find the battery. Where's the battery? No, we're not doing this. We're looking for the battery. Battery, oh battery, where are you? Little battery. I found a graduation cap. That is not a battery, but I'll take it. Whatever it is, I'll take it. Have I tried archery? I have tried archery before, yes. Archery is fun. I don't do it with a crossbow, though. I do it with a bow and arrow. My city has a archery range. Have you done archery before? I'm not very good at it, but it's fun to do with friends. I went to do archery one point and one day with like a couple of friends, and we would all shoot the target at one time, and then like go and collect our arrows. You can't cross the line when somebody else is shooting, obviously. So we talk and then we shoot and then we go get our arrows and come back. Okay, I think I'm going to go Avatar movie ad. Okay, while you guys are getting ads, I'm going to go pee really quick. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Orange. Whew. Sorry about those ads. So many. Join the military, buy stuff from eBay, go sailing. The Avatar ads I don't mind, because I actually do like the Avatar movies. Yeah, I like those. They're pretty fun. It's an interesting. I watched a video the other day about the Avatar movie paradox. How nobody ever talks about the Avatar movies, but they end up making a freak ton of money. They're good. I don't know why anybody would not like them. They're good. Okay, let's look at a meme, shall we? Let me find another meme for us today. Yes, have fun making your toast. Okay, so, philosophical meme. Pinocchio always lies, right? Yup. Then suppose he says that all his hats are green. Okay. Now, what can we conclude regarding his hats? And then Patrick answers that he doesn't have any hats. Wait. So, this does not sound intuitive. This sounds like... I'm not sure what the whole concept of vacuous truths is, but when I saw this, I was like, wait, I thought that would mean that all his hats are not green. He has hats, but then, wait, if everything he says is a lie, that means he doesn't have any hats? Because him saying that he has hats is a lie? Oh boy. I wonder what people said in the comments. Okay. So here's a logic question. Admit that both of the following sentences are. I don't think I'd be able to pass the LSAT. By the way, for those who don't know, if you want to become a lawyer, if you want to get into law school, the LSAT is not even a question about any law at all. It's just a logic question. Logic test based on logic questions. What? Okay. Anyway, Pinocchio always lies, and Pinocchio always says, Pinocchio says, all of my hats are green. From these two sentences, we can conclude that wouldn't be C though? Oh my gosh, this is blowing my mind. Because if it's a lie, then he's lying about having hats. How is this even a logic question? But apparently the correct answer is A. That Pinocchio has at least one hat. Oh, wait. Because in order to be able to lie, there has to be some truth. In order to wait. This makes sense in my brain. In order to be able to say, in order to be able to make that a lie, then he has to have at least one hat. Because that hat would have to not be green. So Pinocchio has at least one hat that's like blue or red. Because that makes this sentence a lie. Whoa, brain explosion. I get it now. Here's a more logically explained version. If he has no hats, the sentence would be true. So if he had no hats, So orange, to we can conclude nothing except there's no green hats. Right. That's the only thing we can conclude is that there's no green hat. Well, except for some reason that A is not the answer. Yeah. It has to be A. If he had at least one hat and they're all green, the sentence would be true. So you must conclude that he has at least one hat and at least one non-green one. But otherwise, we don't know how many of them are green. Maybe none, maybe no, it's just not at all. It's unintuitive because of the universal quantifier rule of formal logic, where a statement about all members of a group is true if the group does not exist. Where linguistically, all my hats are green is understood to imply the existence of hats, and thus be false if the speaker has no hats. Wow. Okay, wow. Here's another one. The new ship of Theseus just dropped, but now it has conscious thought. Thomas didn't enjoy his time at the works. It's nice to feel mended he said afterwards, but they took so many of my old parts away and put new ones in that I'm not sure whether I'm really me or another engine. This is interesting because, I mean, we are the ship of Theseus in those terms. Like, I don't think this is that big of a deal because we are the ship of Theseus. Just like how we were talking about Heraclitus. Heraclitus? I don't know. Heraclitus. Heraclitus. I don't know. Anyway, how he said that everything is changing and flowing. Our bodies are changing all the time. I mean, the amount of cells we replace constantly. We're constantly going through and replacing our cells. Sorry. And so, basically, we're never the same body at any time because the cells are constantly changing out. So, but we're still the same person. I would say we're still the same person even though we don't have the same body. Just the same way as if you were to cut off your own arm, you'd still be you, just without an arm. Orange says, Pinocchio is not a logistician. If Pinocchio is Roman, he counts from one. Therefore, there is no null concept. We have to assume he uses the same mathematical concepts as modern Western philosophy for the answer to be A. We have to assume he uses the same... Oh, interesting. So if he was a Roman, that would not be A. Wow. Orange, you are so smart. This is crazy. So smart. I feel like I physically have to shift my brain in order to be able to... I have to like lock in somehow in order to be able to figure out these questions and in order to think this way. I have to tapping into our left brain. I know people hate that. Left brain is a myth. Left brain and right brain, that's a myth. Well, it makes intuitive sense to me. Anyway, I saw this meme too and I thought it was funny. How I feel as a girl reading philosophy. No, there's plenty of women who read philosophy. Plenty of them. Sometimes I do feel like this, though. Not gonna lie. I felt this way too when I studied biomedical engineering at my university. It's not that bad. Somebody responded, how it feels to come across your new favorite male philosopher's take on women. Nietzsche or Schopenhauer? Takes a long drag of cigarette, Schopenhauer. What does Schopenhauer say? I don't think I want to know. Men think about stuff. Women feel stuff. Philosophers are mostly men because they think with their what? We must imagine Sisyphus happy. Sisyphus was not happy. He was horny because what? Oh my god. Okay, we're leaving this Reddit right now. We're leaving. Goodbye. Orange. Have I heard about how it's going? I have heard about how it's going. It's going. Again, I'm kind of monitoring. I'm regulating when I want to bring that information in and when I don't. I have to be in a certain mental state to be able to be receptive to reading the emails. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go back. Here. I'll read the email for you. I'll pull it up on my phone so I don't dox it on my stream. Let's see. Okay, so the title is "It's a Super Week to Be a Missionary," and then it reads, "Hello, Jesus Christ highlight in bold in all caps. He was very obedient. He followed the will of the Father in all things." And it said, "This week was a pretty good week. We had a fun Christmas event at our stake. Our stake was putting on, as it was called, the Walk Through Bethlehem, and they set up a part of the church parking lot like it was Bethlehem, and they gave you plastic coins to spend at different booths and activities. So that was pretty cool. We didn't have anyone come to church this week," frowning face, "but I got to focus on the sacrament and the beauty and significance of that ordinance, which was super great. Just a heads up, my next P-Day won't be till Christmas. Invitation: ponder and pray this week about what you could do to be more obedient to Heavenly Father's will for you. I know that what He wants for you to do will truly be what is best for you. Don't you dare ignore what He has to tell you." Anyway, that's what the email said. That kind of dedication to a religious cause seems interesting. Yeah, this it comes from many years. It comes from many years of preparation. I mean, there's songs about it, right? There's songs about it, like "I can't wait to be a missionary." This is something they prepared their whole lives for. And I don't know, like, if it's something that makes you happy, great. You know what I mean? Wait, how do I get through here? Sometimes it's a little bit hard to read. Just as me. Hello there. Hello. You need attention. Can I kiss you? Come here, please. Come here. Even messages to family members is just more bad. Oh, absolutely, yeah. So these are just meant for friends and family. Yes. Every time she engages with me or talks to me, it's always, "Have you considered coming back to church?" I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm always honest with people. I fundamentally do not have a close relationship with this sibling. I do with my other siblings. I mean, one of them created all my fantastic and wonderful emojis. Like these emojis. My sibling Tess did that. And we have a great relationship. We go to coffee, we talk. I feel like I can be my full self around Tess. With my missionary sibling, I cannot, and that's okay. That's just how it is. Dom, does it seem innocent enough, or do you have bad associations? It's innocent. It's innocent. And I believe that it definitely comes from a place of dedication. It's just, the reason why I think it's unfortunate is because it really truly limits the closeness I can have with my own family members. There's that barrier there. It's me versus them. Me, the sinner, versus them, the saint. And I will never be anything other than the sinner in their eyes. So, that's unfortunate. Okay. Alright, you know what? We're gonna have to interface with this thing, even though I have no idea what to do, you guys. Seriously. Okay, look, I'm trying to like drag it and stuff. Can I drag it and roll it? Wait, what if I... Okay, so I think what I need to do is I need to... Like, you know what I mean? Like, this needs to go over here. But how do I do that? That's the problem. There's no opportunities for me to... Yes, feed your cats. Very important. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. A-E-X-E. Nope. When I tell you I'm pressing this button so hard. I'm just pressing it. I just want it. Okay. Let me see if I can talk to him. I'm supposed to be getting those pieces in place. I know, I'm trying. I swear I'm trying. Can I hit it? Can I switch a switch? Can I flip the switch? I'm wondering if it's something about the limitations of my, my remote. We might have reached the absolute limit of our remote capacity. And that's tragic. Oh! Okay, we just moved it. I have no idea how that happened, but we moved it. Okay. Drag. Drag it down. Nope, it doesn't want to drag down. Can I drag it up? Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely know, I know what I'm supposed to do, Dom. It's just the remote won't let me drag it. See, I'm trying to drag it and it won't. It's all down to the capacity of what the remote will do. I have to be pressing the B. Yeah, I'm clicking. Trust me, I'm clicking. I'm pressing all the buttons. I'm pressing everything. I'm gonna start crying. No, I don't know. Ah, okay. Can I at least move my stuff back? Can I move it back? I'm gonna try and use the D-pad. Wow. Dom says you get a lot of bigotry from your family. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry. They're not devout Christians, but they still look down on Hindu things. Shoot, I'm sorry about that. Okay, it's slightly working. Okay, it's slightly working. I think it's kind of... It's gonna just take 10 million years. That's okay. I never needed to... We're not in a rush. No rush here. Right? She's like, yeah, you're in a rush. You need to come play with me. Can I help you? Can I help you? You want to smell my breath? All right. I think that the best course of action is to perhaps we might end the stream for today, and I think I'm gonna go back in here and try and do this while I'm not streaming, so you guys don't have to watch me do this, struggle with this. But thank you guys all for being here and spending time with me. I'm really appreciative of people who are willing to spend time out of their day just to be with me. So yeah, good to see you, Dom. Nice as always. Tomorrow I'm going to be making dumplings. It'll be fun. We'll return to the mushroom game next week, perhaps. All right, thank you guys. Okay. Bye-bye.